What is up, guys, and welcome back for another video. I figured it was time for another Embraer video, and I really am enjoying this plane. Although the FMC is a little lackluster than what I'm used to flying the Flight Factor 7.5 and the both JAR A320 and A330, but nonetheless it is a very fun aircraft to fly, and we need to fly different aircraft on this channel. We can't just stick to the same old plane, right? Right. So without further ado, guys, let's jump on inside the cockpit and get this thing going. Alright, guys, here we are inside the cockpit. I kind of have stuff a little bit turned on, not really. But yeah, I've basically got our altimeter set up. Yes, I have our flight plan sent off. So what we can do is we can go down here. Let's go to comm number 1, open this guy up, and we're going to see that we have Toronto Center online, and we have 125.77. So anyways, guys, yeah, probably should have let you know. We're going to take this quick little hop from Toronto, Pearson, over to Montreal.
277, United,
Dorval. So it should be a good flight. Montreal Center 12877. So we'll get that in there. 12877. Perfect. And we'll leave that like that. Everything's good. Let's go back
Center,
here.
United 211. United 211, go ahead. Okay, just confirming that you have cleared us 380. Yeah, affirmative. Flight level 380 for United 211. Roger that, 380.
Alrighty. So today, guys, we are Air Canada 7562.
Vectors on block, time 2242 Zulu.
So what we can't do now that we're calling for our clearance is we can open this guy up here. We can go ahead and close our doors. We'll leave that, everything like that for now.
Roger, no problem with you.
Toronto Center, good evening, Air Canada 7562, looking to grab IFR clearance into Montreal, Dorval, as filed, please.
Okay, 7562, right at time line.
Alright, guys, we'll let him do his thing, make sure everything's good. Very short flight plan. Don't see there being any issues.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 377, ready for taxi. Yeah, 377, taxi Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta, cross 33 right. Okay, Roger, we'll taxi Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta, cross 33 right for Air Canada 377.
Looks like we're going off the 6 left.
Air Canada 7562, clear to Montreal, ID 53, flight plan route, squawk 0511.
Clear to Montreal, flight plan en route, dead key 3 departure as filed, 0511 in the box, Air Canada 7562.
Air Canada 7562, back is correct, call for taxi.
Okay, affirmative, and expect 06 left today. Or don't answer me, that's cool, no problem. Alright, so 0511 in the box. I believe that's what he gave me. Yes, it is. Alright, we just need to keep an eye on that because, as we know, it always turns off. Let's go ahead and lock our cockpit door. Alright, guys, we can go down here. We're going to go departure today, and as you all know, we are on the ground in Toronto, CYYZ. Enter that, select runway. We're going to plan right now, I guess, 06 left, sounds like. Sid, it's going to be the dead key 3, 06 left, and then select our transition, which we want Miglo. Perfect. Let's go back here. Let's go ahead and execute that. Arrival. So, arrival, like you just heard me say, Montreal Dorval International, CYUL. Oh, it's, sorry, not Dorval. Why am I saying Dorval? Jesus. Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Select runway. It's going to be probably... we're going to be coming in that way, probably 24 right. Maybe he'll give me left, but probably 24 right. Select our transition. No. No, so it's going to be 24 left. enough to final. Let's go back here, execute that. Done, done. Everything should be good here. Let's go to our plan. Let's go to flight plan. Okay, like I said, this FMC drives me bananas just a little bit sometimes. That's okay. Did we, anyways. Let's go back here. Let's go back up here. We're gonna plug in 5,000 feet off of departure out of Toronto. And we'll go ahead and auto throttle to about 180 knots. Alright, there we go. Everything looks good. Let's click our FMC button. Get everything loaded up. Let's go back to our map.
United 547, you can switch to Unicom with 2.8. Cleveland Center is offline. Have a safe flight.
So let's go ahead and arm that. Looks good there. Alright guys, let's go up here and let's go ahead and get our tail light on, and beacon light is going on. Hydraulic pump can go on as well. Fuel pumps, are they on? No, let's get our fuel pumps on. Let's go ahead and passenger signs, no smoking. Insurance can go up, panel lights can go up, cabin footlight down. Yeah, everything looks good, so let's go ahead and fire up our APU. There you go, you'll hear that going, and if we look down here, we actually have APU right here, 85%. Alright, APU is on 100%. Let's go ahead down here and
Wind 1307,
by,
take off
push
runway
back
065,
by. All of our doors are closed, correct? Yes, they are. Alrighty. So,
Roger that, we'll work there for takeoff from
that,
6
let's go
left
down here. We
and
can
switch
leave
to
all of
Unicom
this
56,
off
or
right
can I
now.
377?
It's going to go down to both. Bleeds can stay off and packs can
United
stay off
211,
now.
you can switch to 122.8. I'm going on for lunch, thank you, and have a safe flight.
So we're going to go ahead and push back, acknowledge. Oops, I need to go here, sorry, we need to...
United 583, can switch you in a com on 2 to close the supper. Thanks for flying with us today.
Roger, over the account. United 583, yeah.
Alrighty, and push back. We're going to go straight back 60 meters, confirmed.
Roger. Thanks.
Alright, Canada 7562, we can push to 122.8. There's no other reported traffic on the ground.
Order 1228, thanks for the ATC searchers. 122.8. So he logs off like that. 122.8. Okay, let's go down here. 3. Let's go ahead and get these over to auto. Let's open up our ignitions and let's go ahead and fire up engine number 1. For oil pressure to rise, which it does. Alright, there we go. Let that go. Run.
Pushback complete. We will disconnect now. Have a great flight.
Parking brake is going back on. Alright, let's go back down here. Let's go ahead and fire up engine number 2. Alright. There we go, that's taken care of. Alrighty. So we can go ahead and close those guys back up. That is fine. We'll get Montreal Center 12877 plugged in now. At least we'll have ATC on our way down. Alright. Everything looks good there. Let's go ahead up top and APU can come off. And windshield heating can go on. Bleed 1 is on. Bleed 2 is on. Packs can stay off for now. Use as much power as possible on takeoff. Alright, so tail light can go on, taxi light can go on, and that is it for now. Give them a chime. Alrighty. So we're gonna taxi. Looking like 06 left. So we're just gonna basically turn around here and we'll go all the way down. Alright. Off. I don't know why the toe stays there, it's so silly. Alright guys, end flaps can go to position 2. Spoilers can go ahead and get armed. And we can go ahead and set our auto brake to RTO. Alrighty, there we go. We can taxi out all the way down here. Such a fun little plane to fly. Alright guys, we're just going to taxi all the way down here. Take our, not this left, coming up with the next one. Let's do flight control, full left check, or sorry, full right check, full left check, full down check, full up, and I know the pedals are working. guys, this flight should take us about an hour. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to try and start to remember doing the chrono so we can actually keep an eye. I have it on my joystick that I usually use, but it's not very good for you guys if you can't see the exact time that we have going. Alright, so I'm going to want to set our feet per minute to about 2,000 off of departure, and here we are coming up to the runway. Let's give them one more chime. Let's go landing lights on, taxi lights on. Oh wow, okay, never mind. Strobe lights on and nav and logo on. There's all of our lights. Should be coming into Montreal right around sunset, so it should be a perfect little flight for us guys. I was thinking about doing a full flight, but it's a little bit longer than I would have liked. Probably would have been upwards of closer to 2 hours, an hour and 45 full length. So once I get a little bit more comfortable with this plane, I will be doing some full flights in this for you guys, so you guys get a better judge if it's something that you would like to buy. Alright guys, everything is looking good. We don't have any traffic coming in, so we're going to go ahead and line up. And we don't really need to call, like he said, there's no traffic here in Toronto. Would have been nice if you stayed on for me just a little bit, but that's okay. Alrighty guys, there we are into position. Everything is looking good. Alright, let's go throttle up to 40%. Alright, everything looks good. Airspeed is coming alive. Alright, throttle set. Positive climb, gear up. That wind, that really took us off. Alright, so we can go ahead and engage auto throttle. Maintain our 18 knots. We're going to maintain runway heading right now. Should try and pitch the nose up here with my automatic trim. There we go. Nice little climb out of Toronto. Guys, we're going to maintain a runway heading for now. What we can do is we can go ahead and select heading mode. We can go ahead and select autopilot and our altitude with our versus. Head flaps can come up one, and we'll bring our speed up 200 knots, or 237. Well, flaps up to 0, approaching 200 knots. There we go, flap 0. Spoilers are getting disarmed. Auto brake has set itself. Alright, let's go back to nav mode, and it's going to take us direct to Alcut, which is exactly where we need to go. Alright guys, let's go up here. Taxi lights coming off, and tail lights going off as well. Alright, and there we have it. Beautiful departure out of Toronto. There's the 401 for all my Canadian friends and fans. I don't know what I'm talking about when I say the 401. A little bit of wind updating there as we come up through. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and... Is it an open climb mode? We're going to go ahead and... Go ahead and get our speed up 250 knots. Why is it being all funny with me again? Thing I don't like about this is those little dials that drive me insane. Anyways, there we go. back on track, guys. Let's maintain our 250 knots until we hit through at 10,000 feet. The new SkyMax Pro it runs a little bit better, so I'm able to do a little bit more cloud coverage without really any FPS hits. Alrighty guys, we can start to gather some information because this is such a little short flight. We can go ahead and gather some information coming into Montreal Center. So like I said, right now we're going to plan for the ILS into replan 24 left today. Let's go ahead and save that. There we go. So 24 left. Looks like we're going to need 110.5. Getting a 2-4. If he vectors us any other way. Alright guys, we can go back up here and let's go ahead and get our packs on. Don't need that power anywhere. There we are coming through 10,000 feet, so let's get our speed up to 320 knots. And we're going to go ahead and end the video there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that short little departure out of Toronto in the Embraer 175. I know I did. I am getting a little bit more comfortable with this plane, as you can see. Still little quirks to work out with the autopilot. It doesn't. I'm not used to the way that it works. I'm so used to the jar and the flight factor and being managed and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy that. I know I did. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in part number 2. Anyways, guys, cheers and thanks for tuning in.